Welcome back to the channel. Today we're in Monaco, the heart of European luxury, where the streets are not just roads, they're catwalks for the most exotic cars on Earth. And this time, it's all about the ladies who arrive in true supercar style. Buckle up, because this is going to be one epic ride. The first arrival is pure Italian drama. A Lamborghini Huracan finished in pearl white, rolling into Casino Square like a spotlight has been waiting for it. You can almost feel the tension in the crowd as the unmistakable growl of the V10 grows louder with each rever. Monaco is filled with million-dollar yachts, designer shops, and five-star hotels. But on these streets, the Huracan still manages to steal the show. Every curve of this car is designed to look fast even when it's standing still. It's not just a car, it's an announcement. Moments later, a Ferrari 488 Spider glides in, top down, catching every shimmer of the Riviera sun on its Rosso Corsa paint. It's a car that looks like it belongs nowhere else but here. Heads turn, cameras come up, and the lady behind the wheel has the calm confidence of someone who knows she's driving one of the most admired machines on Earth. The turbocharged V8 sends out a crisp, high-pitched roar that echoes through the square, and for just a moment, conversation stops as everyone listens. Then, to complete this trio of excellence, a Porsche 911 Turbo S pulls up. Sleek, understated, yet devastatingly fast. While the Lamborghini and Ferrari scream for attention, the 911 whispers, "I can outpace you all." It's the perfect mix. One supercar that demands the spotlight, one that charms the crowd, and one that quietly asserts dominance. Not every Monaco arrival is about a screaming engine note. Sometimes presence speaks louder than noise. Enter the Rolls-Royce Cullinan, a massive, elegant SUV draped in metallic silver, rolling in with the grace of a yacht on wheels. The lady stepping out barely needs to look around. The Cullinan does the talking for her. Rolls-Royce is all about effortless luxury, and in Monaco, it's the ultimate symbol that you've arrived at the very top of the social ladder. People step back, not out of awe at the sound, but out of respect for the sheer aura this vehicle carries. But just when you think the tone is set, the scene shifts. An Aston Martin DB11 glides in, painted in a deep emerald green that catches the light like liquid metal. The DB11 has a unique ability. It bridges raw performance with timeless class. Its V12 growl isn't as loud as the Lamborghini, but it's deep, refined, and confident. Watching it roll up to Casino Square is like watching James Bond arrive at his favorite casino table, calm, controlled, but impossible to ignore. The lady behind the wheel doesn't just arrive. She commands attention with every detail, from the roar of the engine to the elegance of her exit. Together, these arrivals show two sides of Monaco, unshakable luxury and refined performance. Now it's time for something a little more extreme. The Lamborghini Aventador SVJ. Even in Monaco, a city used to excess, this car is a showstopper. Finished in a striking matte purple with gold accents, it doesn't sneak into Casino Square, it dominates it. You hear it before you see it. The thunderous V12, pushing more than 750 horsepower, echoes off the walls like a rolling storm. Pedestrians instinctively pull out their phones. People lean out of cafe chairs just to catch a glimpse. The energy shifts instantly. The Aventador is more than just a car, it's theater on wheels. Every aggressive line, every carbon fiber vent, every scissor door, it's designed to grab attention. And in the hands of a driver who knows exactly how to work a crowd, it becomes the centerpiece of the evening. She revs the engine just once, and that single moment is louder than everything that came before. The SVJ represents the pinnacle of Lamborghini's outrageous spirit. It's not just about speed, it's about presence. And that's why, even in a city overflowing with luxury, the Aventador commands the loudest reactions. This is the kind of arrival that reminds everyone why Monaco is the world stage for supercars. After the Lamborghini's fireworks, the stage is set for something a little more futuristic, the McLaren 720S. Finished in volcanic orange, its curves almost look like they've been sculpted by wind itself. The way it glides through the street is completely different from the raw aggression of the Aventador. It's sleek, aerodynamic, and calculated. When the lady at the wheel presses the accelerator, the twin-turbo V8 lets out a sharp, piercing note that slices through the air. It's precise, almost surgical, a perfect reflection of McLaren's racing DNA. This car doesn't shout. It whispers, "Catch me if you can," but just as the crowd adjusts to the elegance of the McLaren, a blacked-out Brabus G800 rolls in. The contrast couldn't be sharper. This isn't about lightness or aerodynamics, it's about raw dominance. The Brabus G-Wagon towers over everything else, its squared edges and massive stance making it look more like an armored vehicle than a luxury SUV. And yet in Monaco it fits perfectly. The matte black finish, the deep growl of the tuned V8, and the sheer intimidation factor turn heads instantly. While supercars scream speed, the Brabus sends a different message: power, control, and luxury on your terms. And when a lady steps out of this beast, it's a reminder that not all arrivals are about lap times. Some are about commanding every inch of the street. And then, the rarest of the rare makes its entrance, the Bugatti Chiron. It's a sight so uncommon that even in Monaco, where almost every exotic car has been seen, the Chiron still causes jaws to drop. The quad-turbocharged W16 engine hums with an understated authority, like a predator that doesn't need to roar to be feared. Its sleek two-tone paint glistens under the Riviera sun, and as it rolls into the square, it carries an aura of untouchable perfection. The lady behind the wheel doesn't need to rev the engine or show off driving a Chiron is the ultimate statement by itself. With 1,500 horsepower at her command, she's piloting a car that most people will never even see up close. But just as the crowd tries to catch its breath, another legend arrives: the Pagani Huayra Roadster. This is not just a car, it's moving art-exposed carbon fiber, titanium exhausts, butterfly doors. It's a design masterpiece where every detail is intentional. The AMG V12 engine growls to life, sounding raw and mechanical, almost handmade, which it is. As she pulls up, cameras flash non-stop. The Huayra is rare, but in the hands of the right driver, it becomes something unforgettable. Together, these two arrivals are the crown jewels of Monaco's automotive theater. The Chiron represents unstoppable engineering perfection. The Huayra represents soul and artistry. And when ladies arrive in these machines, it's proof that supercar culture isn't just about cars, it's about presence, passion, and pure style. As the sun dips behind the Monaco skyline and the lights of Casino Square start to glow, the arrivals we've just seen remind us why this city is unlike anywhere else in the world. Every car here is a dream machine, but it's the way these ladies arrive that elevates the moment. They're not just driving, they're making an entrance. The Aventador SVJ thundered through with raw energy. The McLaren 720S glided in with futuristic precision. The Rolls-Royce Cullinan showed us that power can be silent, while the Brabus G800 proved that presence can be intimidating and elegant at the same time. Then the crown jewels, the Bugatti Chiron and Pagani Huayra, closed the night with engineering perfection and artistic flair. And that's the beauty of Monaco. Every corner could be a catwalk, every arrival could be a headline. For the ladies behind the wheel, these aren't just cars, they're statements of individuality, taste, and lifestyle. So, which arrival stole the show for you? Drop your favorite in the comments, smash the like button if you enjoyed this lineup, and don't forget to subscribe. Because here in Monaco, tomorrow always promises another supercar story waiting to be told. So, from Aventadors to Bugattis, from Rolls-Royces to McLarens, these ladies proved that in Monaco, the arrivals are just as exciting as the destinations. Which one was your favorite? Drop it in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more jaw-dropping supercar content.